And I'm hardly qualified to introduce them with my knowledge of music, but I'm going to try based on what I can. Again, they have been performing as the Carnatic brothers, and they are mentors and scholars in music, very educated. And one of the things common among all four of them on the stage today is they're descendants of great artists themselves. Their family descendants of great artists. And not only that, they take great interest in actually teaching also. That's the importance, that's the greatness about these artists. They are so qualified, well-renowned, but they are modest, and they are continuing to want to impart their knowledge and spread the Carnatic music throughout the world. And that's the greatness of all four of them. Thank you, sir. Thank you all. By way of introduction, again, Sashikaran and his cousin Ganesh Parthasarthi are again grandsons of the legendary Gottuvadyam Narayananga, who was Asthana Vidwan of Mysore Maharaja and also Travancore Maharaja. And Shashikaran is the son of the illustrious Chitravina Narasimhan, who was also very famous. And he's also the brother of Chitravina Ravikiran. So the Shashikaran and his cousin Ganesh were very, again, child prodigies. So people were stunned that they could identify ragas and talas when they were just 2.5 years old. That's incredible. I can't even recognize one, and I think I have enough time to maybe get to one over the few years. But they could recognize at the age of 2.5. And Shashikaran did his first concert at the age of 9. Again, they have intense training under their father and their brother Chitravina Ravikiran, and also from Sangeet Kalanidhi, T. Brinda, Vishwanathan, Calcutta Krishnamurthy, late Dr. Murli, M. Balamurli Krishna. They've had tremendous training also. Besides singing, the one important thing to note is Sri Ganesh also plays the Chitravina. Again, as I said, they love teaching music. They teach in universities in the United States. They teach a lot of students throughout the world. They are very interested in the spread, and not only that, using technology to advance the art of Carnatic music. Not only that, they see Shashikaran has an exemplary academic record with a bachelor's degree and master's in University of Madras in music, plus he is qualified to do a doctorate in teaching methodology in Carnatic music. And obviously, they're well known throughout the United States. They come 3 or 4 times a year to the US, and are, again, well recognized, and they've had a lot of awards that they have received. They also run a music school themselves. Thank you very much. Next, I want to introduce Sri VVS Murari, a renowned violinist. Again, you'll see the same kind of connections. He is his grandfather was Varakkanjeri Virraghav Bhagavatar, and then his father, late Sri V.V. Subramanian, he trained under them. He again has tremendous genealogy, it's a tremendous background, and great descendants of great artists. He also trained under Padma Bhushan Dr. Samangudi Srinivasayya, his father, and Sri Murari was also mentored by his mother, VVS Janaki, who also hails from a great connoisseurs of music and art. And Murari's maternal grandfather, Shankar Narayan Iyer, was also a noted teacher in Kerala. So he's carved a niche for himself in the South Indian classical music. He's been playing for nearly 3 decades, since the age of 10. He's been making waves in the field of Carnatic music through his aesthetic musical approach and remarkable violin technology. He's had the privilege, opportunity in sharing the stage with various legendary musicians. He's also known for his versatility and precision and ease with which he plays. Apart from classical music, he has been composing music for dance, dramas, ballets, etc. Again, he's also a great teacher. He's the founder and director of VVS Foundation, imparting quality music education to students across the world. So thank you. Coming to Sri Shivaraman, he also hails from a musical family. His late father, S.R. Balasubramanian, was a well-known musician and disciple of Sri Papanathan Sivan that everybody knows very well. Sri Balasubramanian was a renowned musician, and Shivaraman was brought up by his father in a traditional way. He was used to Laya from various schools of thought. Even at his tender age, he was able to reproduce fingering played by great doyens with ease. Again, he was appreciated as having a naturally gifted hand from everyone, and he trained under Sangeeta Kala Acharya Kumbakonam Sri M. Rajapaiyer, and then he was fortunate to get accepted by Dr. T.K. Murthy for advanced training. His present Guru, Dr. T.K. Murthy, follows the tradition of his renowned teacher and Guru Sri Tanjavur Vaidyanath Iyer. He started performing concerts at the age of 15. He eventually came to the limelight very fast, got the unique opportunity to play along with his own Guru, Dr. T.K. Murthy. He also plays along with his elder brother, Sri Ganapati Raman, who is also a renowned Mridangam artist. He's actively participated again in research work of the 72 Melakarta Talas and 108 Talas by his renowned Guru, Dr. T.K. Murthy. And he's also performed in various sabhas and music venues, and also been traveling all over the United States and India like all the other artists here. And he's also been conferred various prestigious awards and musics from musical institutions. Thank you all. Thank you very much for taking the time to come and perform for us. Thank you. Sorry, I should have introduced Dr. Advitya Dikshit, and he's the one that actually started talking about this program. Unfortunately, I didn't introduce him. He's right here, Dr. Dikshit.
Navyavagīša yogīndram hayāsya padasevinam brahmatantra swatantrādyam bhajāmasvātmasampadam vyākya mudram karasarasijaihi pustakam shankachakre vipratvinnaspatikaruchire pundarike nishannaha amlanashriramritavishaदैramshubhih plavayan mam avirbhuyadanagamhima manase vagadvah aho bile garuda shaila madhye kapavashat लक्ष्म्या समालिङ्गितवामभागं लक्ष्मी नृसिंहं शरणं प्रपद्ये यो नित्यमच्युतपदाम्बुजे व्यामोहतस्तदितराणि तृणाय मेने अस्मद्गुरोर्भगवतोऽस्य दैकैकसिन्धोः रामानुजस्य चरणौ शरणं प्रपद्ये रामानुजदयापात्रं ज्ञानवैराग्यभूषणं श्रीमद्वेङ्कटनाथार्यं वन्दे वेदान्तदेशिकं श्रीमल्लक्ष्मणयोगीन्द्रसिद्धान्तविजयध्वजं विश्वामित्रकुलोद्भूतं वरदाद्यमहं भजे पर्यायभाष्यकाराय प्रणतार्तिं विधुन्वते ब्रह्मतन्त्रस्वतन्त्राय द्वितीयब्रह्मणे नमः नमो वरदविष्णवार्य नयनानन्ददायिने वात्स्याय वरदार्याय वादिनीहारभास्वते प्रपद्ये निरवध्यानां निषद्भ्यां गुणसम्पदां शरणं भवभीतानां षटकोपमुनीश्वरं. Good evening everybody. I'd like to all to this unique program this evening. I would like to speak a few words about Annamacharya and introduce his association with Ahobila Matam. The life of Annamacharya can be, the source for the life of Annamacharya is two. One is that copper plates were found within the precinct of the Venkateshwara temple in Tirumala, And these copper plates carry prologues to Annamacharya's Sankirtanas. And in these prologues, it has been clarified that Annamacharya had a divine vision of the Lord in his dream, who commanded him to compose Sankirtanas on a daily basis. Another manuscript was found which contained the life of Annamacharya, a biography written by his grandson, Tadapaka Chinnanna. And this biography detailed what the Lord said to Annamacharya in his dream. The Lord manifested in Annamacharya's dream and commanded him to learn the philosophy that taught that the Lord is the Sharira, or the body of all Chit and Achit. And this is called as the Sharira Shariri Bhava, which is the Pradhana Pratitantra, or the crux of Ramanujacharya's philosophy. Having been commanded this way, Annamacharya then sought refuge in none other than probably the greatest exponent of Ramanujacharya's philosophy at that time, who was Sri Adivan Shatakopan himself at Ahobilam. Adivan Shatakopan Swami accepted Annamacharya as his disciple and performed Bharanyasam for him. The manuscript containing the life of Annamacharya also mentions that Annamacharya imbibed the divine sampradayam of Vedanta Deshika from Adivan Shatakopa Swami. Vedanta Deshika Divya Sampradayamana Vartinchu Shatakopa Muni Vadda Sakala Vedanta Patanambu Chesi. Annamacharya picked up the entire Vedanta, the knowledge of the entire Vedanta from Adivan Shatakopan. The time is a factor here, and I have to elaborate on only the important features of this interaction between Adivan Shatakopan and Annamacharya. Just like we have the four Vedas, the Itihasas and the Mahabharata especially is called as the Panchama Veda. There is another Panchama Veda which is Bharata's Natya Shastra, and Annamacharya learned Bharata's Natya Shastra from Adivan Shatakopan. And how do we know this? It's because Annamacharya himself mentions in many places, when he speaks about Sankirtanas, he says, Na Acharyudu Upadeshinchana Sukshmamidi. This is the subtle teaching that my Acharya taught me, that is Adivan Shatakopan. And as Swami Deshikan himself has mentioned in the Hastigiri Mahatmyam, there is another way to understand Bharata's Natya Shastra. The word Bharata can be split into Bha, Ra and Ta, where Bha stands for Bhavam, or your internal contemplation on the Lord, and Ra stands for Ragam and Ta stands for Tala. So the internal contemplation of the Lord becomes manifested as an external expression in the form of Raga and Tala. And this is exactly what Annamacharya learned from his Acharya, and that is exactly what he continued doing for the rest of his life. And Annamacharya himself says, Bhavamulona Bahyamu Nandunu Govinda 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 Ani Koluvovo Manasa. So contemplating on Hari inside him, his divine outpourings came out as Sankirtanas, and the seed of Vishnu Bhakti that was planted in Annamacharya's heart by Adivan Shatakopan became manifested as 32,000 Sankirtanas during the course of Annamacharya's life. We have selected a few Sankirtanas from these available Sankirtanas. Some of these Sankirtanas have to do with his Acharya Adivan Shatakopan, and some of these Sankirtanas have to do with Ramanujacharya. It is but fitting that in this 1000th year since Ramanujacharya's birth, that we are presenting some rare Sankirtanas, and I would like to express my deepest thanks to the Karnatica brothers who have kindly offered to take up this opportunity. So in today's program, you will be hearing some unique Sankirtanas on Ramanujacharya, also being presented in some unique ragas which are very old, and the Karnatica brothers are working to try and revive some of these old ragas. and we are deeply grateful to them. The plan is to collectively bring out these Sankirtanas on Ramanujacharya in the form of a CD, and we are working on this project together in memory of my late great-great-grandfather Dikshit Alashingrachar and his wife Venkatalakshmi Alashingrachar, and I express my deep gratitude to the Karnataka brothers for this. So without much delay, I would like to hand over the mic to Sumati Mami, who will spare a few minutes speaking about the glories of Ramanujacharya. Again, time is very limited and the scope is very narrow. We would like to focus more on the music, so we will just think about Ramanujacharya for a few minutes and then carry on. Thank you.
Pramanam Lakshmana Muni Pratigrannath Mamakam Prasadevi Sakrihi Swadhina Patikam Shrutim. It is an impossible task to talk in full about the glories of Acharya Ramanuja. However, it is our Paramabhagyam to recount just a few of the extraordinary glories of our Acharya in this occasion of 1000th Nakshatram. It is believed that the 5 weapons of Lord Sriman Narayana have unitedly taken the incarnation of Sri Ramanuja. Swami Deshika has indicated this in Itirar Saptati as Vavrade Panchabirayudair Murarehe. And certainly indeed, Ramanuja won over the host of doctrines that were antagonistic to the central teaching of Veda and thereby led the correct path, conferring the protection upon those who had sought refuge. Acharya Ramanuja's most unique Kainkaryam was to safeguard the true meanings of the Vedas. In 36 shlokas, Swami Deshikam says this as Chirantana Saraswati Chikura Bandha Sairandrikaha. Sairandrika is an attendant of a queen who, after removing the entanglement and knots, beautifully decorates queen's hair with utmost care and applies fragrant oil. So too, Vedamata is the queen, and just as how hairs and entanglements are not cut or removed, similarly, without disregarding any of the Vedic statements as falsehood, Swami Ramanuja's divine work helped remove the misinterpretation and decorated the Upanishads to establish Brahman with clarity, reconciling the Bheda Abheda Shruti with concordant Ghataka Shrutis. It is also said that Panchayudadhari Bhagavan himself came as Swami Ramanuja. Swami Ramanuja is said to be an incarnation of Krishna himself. Swami Deshikam weaves words beautifully, conveying the dual purpose to show that Ramanuja and Kannan are the same. Reflecting the same thoughts, Annamacharya in his compositions compares the compassionate deeds of Supreme Lord with the compassionate deeds of Swami Ramanuja. Just as Lord Hayagriva restored the Vedas to Brahma, Ramanuja appeared in Kali Yuga and restored the true meanings of Veda to us. Just as the Lord protected the host of gods in his stomach during the Pralaya, Ramanuja protected the Sharanagatas from the deluge of fallacious doctrines. Even as Lord Venkateshwara manifested himself in the age of Kali, showing us that the Supreme is at his feet, Ramanuja cleansed our sins and showed us the way to moksha. Let us meditate on the divine glories of our Acharya as we enjoy the poetic and musical beauty of these compositions today. Thank you very much.
Compositions, some of which are very well known, and the others are quite rare, which we have tried to set to tune for this concert with the blessings of Sri Annamacharya, Sri Ramanuja, Nadivan Shadagopan, we will present these compositions. We seek all your wishes and blessings too. Thank you.
வாடி வெங்கடாதி மீடவர தெய்வமோ வாடி வெங்கடாதி மீடவர தெய்வமோ வாடி வெங்கடாதி மீடவர தெய்வமோ வாடி வெங்கடாதி மீடவர தெய்வமோ கோடி மீது போடே 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 ಒಕ್ಕಕ್ಕರೋಮ ಗೋಪಾಲ ಲೋಕಿ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮಣ ಗೋಡು ಒಕ್ಕಕ್ಕರೋಮ ಗೋಪಾಲ ಲೋಕಿ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮಣ ಗೋಡು ಜಟಿಲವೆರೋ ಗೊಂಡೆ ಬೆರು ದೈವಮೋ ಒಕ್ಕಕ್ಕರೋಮ ಗೋಪಾಲ ಲೋಕಿ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮಣ ಗೋಡು ವಿಕಟಿಲವೆರೋ ಗೊಂಡೆ ಬೆರು ದೈವಮೋ ಪಗಲನು ದಯಲೋನಿ ಪಗಲನು ದಯಲೋನಿ ಅದು ನಾನು ನೋಡಲು ಪಗಲನು ದಯಲೋನಿ ಅದು ನಾನು ನೋಡಲು ಇಬ್ಬರನು ನೋಡಿಚೆ ಓಡೆ ದೈವಮೋ ಪಗಲನು ದಯಲೋನಿ ಅದು ನಾನು ನೋಡಲು ಇಬ್ಬರನು ನೋಡಿಚೆ ಓಡೆ ದೈವಮೋ ವಾಡೆ ವೆಂಕಟಾದಿ ಮೀಡವರ ದೇವಮೋ ಕೋಳಿ ಮೇದು ಕೋಡೆ ಗೋಪೆ ಕೋಡೆ ದೇವಮೋ ವಾಡೆ ವೆಂಕಟಾದಿ ಮೀಡವರ ದೇವಮೋ ಸರಸ ಶಂಖ ಚಕ್ರಾರು ಸನ್ನಿ ಬಡಿಯ ಸೂರೋರು ಸರಸ ಶಂಖ ಚಕ್ರಾರು ಸನ್ನಿ ಬಡಿಯ ಸೂರೋರು ಕನಿ ಬಡವೆ ಸಿನ ಕನಿ ದೈವಮೋ ಸರಸ ಶಂಖ ಚಕ್ರಾರು ಸನ್ನಿ ಬಡಿಯ ಸೂರೋರು ಕನಿ ಬಡವೆ ಸಿನ ಕನಿ ದೈವಮೋ
The next composition is in, sure the first composition's ragam was quite simple. The first one was Shri, and this was Vasanta, this being spring. I'm sure Vasanta is very apt. And the next ragam is a very rare ragam called Samanta. So Samantam is, I think we have one rare composition of Muthuswami Dikshidhar still in this ragam, but otherwise it's almost obsolete. So we've tried setting this to tune. I think this was the original ragam as per the copper plates, which so should have been a very popular ragam during Annamacharya's time, because he's composed not just this one piece. There are many songs written in Samantam as per the copper plate, at least 4 or 5 is seen. So should have been a popular ragam. This is a janya of, as Muthuswami Dikshidhar's version, it is a janya of Naga Nandini, so which is the 30th Mela. So we will try to render that.
Oh Madhu